welcome. I just wanted to share an insight with you today about the language of the soul. The language of the soul is in symbols. We see our day, sometimes we even relate our feelings to symbols, like feeling caught in a trap, or trapped in a glass cage, or even climbing uphill, or today feels like a roller coaster. Or the symbol of the king or the queen, or the pauper, the poor me symbol, the archetype. Symbols are huge. Or even the child, like playful like a child, the child archetype. Our countries have symbols, the eagle, the bear. They all play a huge role in our life, and it gets quite interesting when you actually stop to take a minute and have a look at how you're feeling, and if you can relate that to a symbol. If you're feeling like you're climbing uphill, or you're in a bit of a roller coaster, it's kind of fun to connect with that language. Our body has its own mind, and it stores emotion in our body, and that's how we often create disease, is the stored emotion. We often don't allow emotion to flow through us. We feel an emotion, then we create a whole thought story process around it. So what I encourage you to do is, during your day, stop for a minute and notice how you're feeling, and see if you can relate it to a symbol. Are you feeling constricted? How would you describe the constriction? Do you feel like you're sprinting a race? If you're sprinting a race, how would you make it easier? Would you put roller skates on? How would that feel to run a race with roller skates on a beautiful smooth surface where there are no obstacles? It would be quite fun, wouldn't it? Or if it was ice and you were on ice skates, how would it feel to go that fast with such ease? It generates a different feeling, doesn't it? So the language of the soul is in symbols, and it really connects with us on all levels. We have mental, emotional, and physical levels within our whole being. And when we can start seeing life in symbols, we notice we can process what we are feeling and process what's going on in our lives, and it's kind of a great gift. And I had a wonderful discussion yesterday with someone, and they said they felt like they were in a trap. And when we started to discuss it, I was asking, well, if you had to describe the trap, where do you feel it around your body? Is it all over your body? Is there any movement in the trap? Is it painful? Is the trap painful? Because a trap can be really painful. And it was an interesting discussion, and it really gives us the opportunity to really think about where we are going, and what we want in our lives. So this is a great tool for self-discovery. We often just push through things and don't even stop to notice, what is it that we are pushing through? What is it that is kind of being the wall in front of us that is blocking us from moving forward? If we had to stop and take notice of what that is, what it feels like, and how we can shift it in a way, how we can make it easier or transform it into something that will assist us in getting us to where we want to go, our lives can be really powerful, and we would not have those blocks so often. So I encourage you to play with that. Have a look at what the symbol of your day or a moment is in your day, whether it's a good one or a bad one, and see if you can use that to shift your perception in life, to make the flow easier and more supportive in your day. So yes, I wish you a happy day, and I will see you again soon. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.